Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dave and Joe Liberty Stand. We are thankful for your tuning in. I'm going to throw hand the baton off to Dave and let him start off this conversation.
Thank you guys for being with us. Man, it's so fun. You have no idea how much fun this is doing this. I got this off Glenn Beck, of course. They were talking one day, and I can't remember if it was Pat or Glenn. I think it was Glenn, actually. He said conservatives are now the black Democrats of the voting bloc in the Republican Party. And what he meant by that was for years now, and I don't know why. You did some research on this when I brought it up. We had a little meeting before, and Joe didn't realize this. But the Republican Party was founded on freeing the blacks, and the Republican Party after that was always pro rights, pro for the
everyone,
for everyone,
right,
including blacks and anyone and everyone. And somewhere along the way, the matter of fact, the Ku Klux Klan was an arm of the Democrat Party.
Yeah. But I think it's part of not knowing our history almost too. But then it did talk about a little bit of how, like, the social justice issues that kind of the Democrats kind of took on, some of those social justice things.
But without the Republicans, they could have never got that through because there were so many Democrats that were against it. The South, all the South were strict Democrats. They hated But anyway, somehow along the way, the Democrats were smart enough, cunning enough to flip it around and make black folks think that they were the saviors and that they were the ones.
Well, because
and Democrat presidents made they were in power and made it look like they did it and anyway, so ever since then, in the 90%, it goes back and forth a couple percentage points each election, but pretty close to 95% of black people vote Democrat every freaking time. No matter how, nothing ever gets better. It's always the same, and the Democrats always use the same rhetoric to get the black people out to vote. Now, here's the twist. Here's the fun part. This is happening on the Republican side, and guess who represents the black people on the Republican side? Want to take a swing at that one? Who do you think that would be? What part of the Republican Party are representative of the black people that means they pander to them, but they never change anything? Every election cycle, they always promise the same stuff, and we're there for you, and we're going to do this for you. That would be...
I'd say that'd be Trump, wouldn't it?
What part of what wing of the conservatives, the conservative wing of the Republican Party. We always elect these moderate Republicans, but they always pander, claiming they're so conservative, and we're going to do this, and we're going to stop the other side from doing that. And we vote for them, and they don't do it. And we vote for them again, and they don't do it. Just like the black people do in the Democrat Party. The same thing. The black people and the conservative people are the same thing. We keep voting for the same people on our sides without any results at all. But yet we keep doing it because we got nowhere else to go. Both sides, we got nowhere else to go. This goes back to time to turn some tables, baby. It's time to make an uproar. It's time to, and first of all, by the way, as far as nowhere else to go, to black people, conservatives, I know a lot of you are scared of that because you're afraid. You've been schooled that it's bad and you want to repent. No, if you are a constitutional conservative, you want everybody. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care who you like to sleep with or not. I don't care if you want to sleep with nobody. I don't care about any of that stuff. If you're just an individual person, that's all. If you are an individual person in America, you have all the rights of the Constitution, but both parties, neither one of them care about that stuff. They want to group everybody into little, you're this group, and you're this group, and you're this group, and pit everybody against each other so they can rule over us, divide and conquer. It's the oldest plan since humanity, and they have done it. Believe you, look at the news. Black Lives Matter.
I would encourage you too. There's a segment of the black. I mean, it's 5%. I don't know what quantity that means.
5%.
But
what?
5% of
that are
black people that are Republicans.
Right.
But if you separate the parties, I mean, I would say on the issues that matter,
we agree so much more than we disagree. All of us do. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care where you came from.
Point.
I don't care where you came from.
Yeah, but I think if we're looking at the issues of, like for instance, just one example is Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood. They talk about how the Planned Parenthood, one of their focuses is to to destroy the black, population, and it's true. There's percentages and numbers in that there's proof that, they target black women. Planned Parenthood does,
Margaret Sanger, who founded Black. She wanted to eliminate black people. Okay, or not just black people, people with disabilities. Like if they knew that.
Okay, was she the founder of Planned Parenthood?
She was basically a Nazi. I mean, she never called herself that. She never claimed.
It's legalized,
but she did do that to wipe out. She wanted to do what Hitler did.
Yeah.
She
wipe out a race of people.
She just wanted blonde-haired, white people.
And she was founder of Planned Parenthood?
Yes.
Yeah.
And guess who thinks she's a hero? Well, she's running for president.
Oh.
Hillary Clinton. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And you know what? And it does. If you look at the abortions, I don't know. I don't have the percentage on that.
I can look it up.
Look it up.
What is it? What do you mean look up?
Percentage of black baby, or I don't know how you put abortions that are a black mother. This was her goal. First of all, I don't even care what color it is. It's horrible, but it was this. But it was on purpose because get rid of the poorest people. Poor white women, but mostly back then it was poor. Poor people were black, and she wanted to get rid of them. This is look up Margaret Sanger.
Okay, I can make a note on that. It says right here, blacks comprise of only 13% of the population of America, but account for 37% of all abortions.
Yep.
Black women are 5 times more likely to abort than white women. 69% of pregnancies among blacks are unintended, while that number is 54% among Hispanics and 40% of pregnancies among whites. So that's just for such a small percentage of the population, 30%, almost 40% of all abortions are blacks.
Think about that.
That's wiping out. I mean,
that
millions of people.
And you know what?
You know,
how many great people that could have discovered great things, who could have been great business people, great artists, great whatever, somebody that could have really contributed, are we just getting rid of? You know, I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
Don't read that while we're doing a show. What are you doing?
Margaret.
Oh,
Margaret
yeah,
Sanger.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Margaret Sanger. I'll guarantee you right now, she's still on a spit, rotating in hell. And Hillary thinks she's the best thing ever.
Oh, here's an article. It's blackgenocide.org. The truth about Margaret Sanger.
There you go.
So you guys look it up. I mean, you know, and I think, again, listening, like the other show we had, but just looking up the facts and talking to people. But, I think there's so many deceptions going on. There's so many lies. And that's why I would encourage the wise thinking, like we talked about before. Look at the facts, talk to people about these things.
Question everything.
Well, because God sees
anything.
all people as equal, and that's where we're coming from, no matter what.
The lesson today is, what the hell was the title of this?
One that we need to figure out, but conservatives are now.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, we're dwelling too much on the whole black thing, but the conservatives are that in the Republican Party. They take us for granted. We're just going to vote for them because we got nowhere else to go. I'll tell you what. You know what? We need to knock down the artificial walls that separate us, and we need to concentrate on the things we agree with, and there are so many more things we agree with, and let's not let those. Let's not let them win in Washington. It's we the people, and I don't care if I disagree with you on whatever. If you disagree on what we just said, right? I don't care. I bet we got a lot of things we do agree on, that we do agree on.
Right.
Let's not let these people rule us and separate us.
Right.
Well,
because it's for them. I mean, I think I think there's an evil about what's going on in our government. So, I mean, there's just an evil, and it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, what race you are, what struggle you have. They don't care. I mean, they would crush the head of my beautiful grandson and not even care. And they've done it before through Hitler. Evil has done it before in history.
Not just Hitler. No. In every communist country. In China right now, you only can have so many babies. Guess what they do if you go past the line?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. So, you guys, we're going to wrap up. Thank you so much. We're going to wrap this gift. We hope it is a gift to you. Thanks for tuning in.
Hope you guys are having fun, man. You know what? Let's have a fun summer. And if you live in Lafayette or anywhere near, every second Saturday, go to the Mosey, Joe and I.
In Indiana.
If you see us, come up to us. And,
yeah, look us up. You guys, thanks a lot. God bless you. Take care.